Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tamadani, if you're new here. Hey guys, Tad, if you're not new, hey guys, and what's up? And today I'm bringing you my everyday, well, not everyday, but this is my go-to makeup routine when it comes to going out, or if I have enough time to do a full like little soft glam beat. Majority of the time, if I have makeup on and you see me, this is what it's gonna kind of look like. I'll show you guys exactly how I achieved this look. I'm obsessed, but yeah, if you guys want to see exactly how I achieved it, including exactly what products I used and brushes, then go ahead and stay tuned and keep watching. Okay guys, so before we start my makeup, we're going to start with primer and moisturizer, just so that our makeup has a good base to stick to. So when it comes to primer, my favorite primer is the avocado one from the Beauty Crop. I've recently got rid of it. I finished it. It was amazing. I think it's in one of my TikToks before, so if you go on my TikTok, I think I've done like a couple makeup-y related videos. You can see it there. That's my favorite primer. But for the meantime, I'm using this really versatile product. It's the Soap and Glory Hydration Serum, and it's really good for a primer. Honestly, don't sleep on it because it has that like sticky effect, you know what I mean, that the Beauty Crop has, and so does the elf primer as well. So I'm going to be using that, and then okay, so I'll be using this today. I would also apply some SPF as well, but I'm not going out today, so I'm not going to be doing that. This is kind of what I do every day. And to be honest, this is like one of those primers that you put on and first of all you're like, whoa, I can feel you, and then next thing you know, like I can't feel it anymore. I don't know how to describe it. I go in with some Vaseline just because I have really dry skin, so obviously the hydration serum kind of helps with that, but at the same time I need my Vaseline. Now guys, we're going to start with my foundation. So if you don't already know, I've always been this foundation for a really long time now. Actually, my last makeup tutorial, I don't even think I was using this foundation. That's how long ago it was. I used the Dior Backstage foundation in the shade 6W. I've almost finished it, and I have another favourite as well. Sometimes I do this, if not then I just use this one. I'm going to be mixing it with the Coco Milano foundation in the shade Neutral 30. Like that. And then the brush I use is the Kabuki brush from Primark, and I just put them together. Oh, I should have showed you it there, but it was literally already mixed in together. They're literally the same consistency. I think that's really good, especially if you're going to mix your foundations or any products. Same consistency would be beneficial. And look at that colour match. Like, yes, it's a little bit more orange, but I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I definitely like my makeup more warm tone. I always have, and I always will like my makeup more warm tone. I don't do much on the forehead. I'll usually just work around sort of underneath my eyes first, and once that's like, and once it's pretty even, I'll then work more towards my eyelids, my nose, and then I'll just do a bit on my forehead just to kind of get a bit of coverage. I do need to stop. You can see this really weird line there. It's because of the my got to be glued when I was doing my hair. I got that on my face and it's really annoying, and I thought I got it off with a wipe, but clearly it's not off. I do need to probably buy a new one of these because I feel like it's getting a bit streaky, or I should just wash it, but I'm not doing that right now. Okay, now I'm going to give my eyebrows a little bit of a brush because they were really annoying. For concealer, I use two. I use one for brightening and then one for light concealing. These are the two foundations. These are the two concealers that I use. This one's actually not concealer. It is a foundation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a foundation. Concealer for the darker shade is the Marbet Germany foundation. It's really good. I'm not sure if I'm going to find it. Try and link it down below. I found it in TK Maxx like a couple months, maybe a year ago, and it's really good. And then look at the bottle as well. Like, that's a big hefty bottle. And then I use the Huda Beauty false filter. Can't go wrong. You really can't with that concealer. I feel like it's one of the most talked about concealers in my opinion. I do want to try the Beauty Crops concealer as well. I put the foundation onto my hand, and then I'll go ahead and use this like flat brush to just paint underneath, of my eyelids. And then I'll do a little bit under my chin, on my chin, sorry, and then above my lip in my cupid part, and then on my nose, down the center. This is a really good brush, just came in a set, really good though. And then I use a beauty blender. This is already wet. I think this is a Technique beauty blender. Don't hold me against my will though, because I can't remember, but it's a really good beauty blender. If it is the Technique ones, I don't know, because the Technique ones are orange. I think this is a Technique one, but whatever this beauty blender is, it's really, really great. Like, it goes really, really big. But then when it comes to, I go for like a lift sort of effect when it comes to my makeup, while I try my best to try and lift my face as best as I can. I just watch loads of tutorials and just kind of go with the flow and just see what works best for me, and I feel like this is kind of what works for me. Okay, and then I just kind of dab and then just kind of follow, and then I'm left looking a little bit crazy, but it's okay. It is okay, because we're gonna fix that. Anyways, now I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty concealer, and I'm just gonna do a little dot in the corner of my eyes. It's almost gone, so what can you do? And this just kind of highlights, and then I'll do the same again on my nose and all the other little spots, just to kind of highlight. Okay, look up my nose. Anyways, okay, now we're gonna move on to contour. The last time I used this palette is when I was at this party. This is when I want to fight myself. Anyways, at least I found my claw clip, so I can like put my hair back, so that was kind of annoying me. I'm not going to let that get to me too much, because I did have methods on doing my nose contour before I even had the palette. So we're going to use bronzer to contour, okay? So I'm going to take my favorite, this is my holy grail when it comes to my makeup, is the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade dark. Like, oh my god, the best. And I'm going to take this one right here, just like her, like that. And we're going to give myself a snatch nose. This is just like a tapered brush. Kind of blend it up to my eyebrow. And then also we're going to go for the button nose look. The only problem is this is a bit too much of a reddish tone for my liking, but there's not much you can really do when you've lost your palette. And then I just kind of drag it down the side. Then we're not done, but we can, you'll see. Anyways, now we're going to take some powder. So I'm going to use, actually I got a new powder today. So I use the HMB Cosmetics soft loose powder, but I've just got a new translucent powder, and that's going to be fun. So it's from the Bella Pierre. It's the Bella Pierre translucent powder, and I haven't used translucent powder in a while, but this seems great. Right, come on. There we are. So we're going to tap the product into the lid. Just like that, just about that much. I'm going to take my beauty blender, dip it on, and then kind of dab everything under. This is incredible. Look at that. Look at that powder go. Just setting my whole face. Okay, and then need some more there on my forehead, and then hold on, I'm gonna go back in with the same tapered brush, grab some of the translucent powder down the side, down the middle like that. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit while I fix my, now I snatch my face. So I'm going back in with the bronzer, and what I would usually do with my contour is I would put my contour quite, oh, you see that? Anyways, I put my contour quite up here and here, and then it'll like, and then a bit of here, and then you get the gist. But I haven't got my contour anymore, so this is gonna be a contourless makeup. I use this double-ended sided brush. I love this brush, it's really good, it's from Primark, but with this side I go ahead and I dab in both, and I like to the side, but then I start here and work upwards. What is this mess? I don't know what's going on my screen. And then kind of like that. I do the same over here. Okay, then I'm gonna put it here. I'm not gonna put it up here, I'm gonna put it here onto my chin. Here. Back again with the translucent powder. But this time, if you have a beauty blender like this, I use this part, and then I'll just like dab it so it's like right all up on the corner. And then I'll take this side of the brush, kind of brush out under my under eyes. It's like the perfect shape for the under eye. Oh wait, there's like pieces of glitter on my face, but it's okay. And then on my forehead as well. And don't worry, my brows will be sorted literally RN. So now we'll wait for this to sit and kind of do its thing. Before I move on to like my eyes and my brows and stuff, I'm going to do my blush and highlight. So the blusher I'm going to use today is this one. It's this Technique blusher, but I also have a cream blush. It'll be really great to show you. It's from the Le Rouge Francis, and it's a cream blush. It's this gorgeous like pinky colour, and I think we're going to work with that today. So I think I'm going to go with this tapered brush again, and I'm going to kind of pick up some of that pink. Hold on, it's kind of brown. I don't think that was a good idea. Hold on, I'll use my finger. I'm gonna put it just like on my cheekbone. You know where your cheekbones are, right? I'm not being funny, it could be way more pigmented than that, but maybe it's because I'm used to using literally using powders all the time. Like, I don't use creams, but whatever, I don't really know. I'm gonna kind of blend it out. I mean, you can barely see it, and I like a really dominant kind of blusher, you know what I mean? I mean, if you're into like a little subtle like 1-2-1-2, or if it's more of like a non-makeup day type of thing, but not with this look. And I use this brush, and it's the Luxie brush, and it's 640, I'm pretty sure, 640 Pro Precision, and it's really, really good to get in there. Oh, actually, this is kind of the wrong shade. I use a bit of a pinkier one. Let me see if I can find her. Here she is. This is the one I'm on about. She's a bit more pinky. And can you see that? Product upwards with this brush, and I kind of hold it like on the brush because I get more control. Obviously you can't just be like whoa, you know, but no, I like to have the control over my brush. So, and then I do this part, which is my favorite part, is doing my little flick side to side of my nose. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm going to move on to like my eyes and my brows and stuff. So when it comes to my brows, I literally do nothing, because brows are like my biggest hate when it comes to makeup. I'm just brushing them out with this NYX professional makeup brush thing. Then I'm going to go back in with this one a little bit, this concealer, just a tiny teeny weeny bit. I grab another teeny weeny angled brush, which is also, I use my lips, but I also use it for my brows. So, and I just kind of cut my brows, and then I use a mirror, and I just this is just to define my brows. Like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the handy dandy Got to Be Glued. and brush my hairs, and I just pat down and just blend out the concealer. And that's kind of my brow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same off camera. Okay, so now my brows are done. That's kind of the finished result for now when it comes to my brows. Then I go ahead and do a little bit of eyeshadow. I use this eyeshadow brush, just like a tapered eyeshadow brush. It's really, really good, fluffy as well. Then I go in with my Rachel palette from Friends, and I'll take these are the colours I usually use. So I'll start out with this one, work it kind of in, and then I'll go in with this one when it like starts to come in, and then this will be on like the lid. Get it? You'll see. So it's the darkest one. It's called Crush, and I work it around like that. You can see what I just did there. And then I'll take the second darkest one, Barney's, and I'll kind of just fluff it out more up towards the brow bone. And then when it looks like really dark and like, ooh, I'll go ahead and take Dinosaur, which is this light colour, and then just kind of set everything in place like that. And I keep going in with a bit of Dinosaur, and then I just kind of layer up. And that's that with my eyes. And then to finish off like the eyes and stuff, obviously we're going to do a bit of liner and mascara. So this is the liner I use. I'll never go back. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner, and oh my god, I'm going to use the pad. Right, I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys, but I'll start with this one.
I don't think you'll ever change your ways, 'cause a house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out the light.
Yeah, it's a bit chunky sadly compared to that one, but it's the best I could do because I was under pressure. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this really rough eyeshadow brush. It's kind of smaller than the other one I used with my eyebrows, and I'm gonna go back in with this colour, and I'm just gonna put it under my eyes, on the under eye, just like that. And then the mascara that I use is the MAC Magic Extension Mascara, if I can find it. Oh my goodness me, I can't even find it anywhere. When you're in need of the desperate room change, well, vanity clean, but whatever. I'm going to use the Revolution Big Lash Reloaded. Really good one, it's just that it's almost gone. I think my mum's has taken it to work. I kind of messed up now on the bottom lashes. See, you can't really tell, but whatever. Okay, now we're going to go in with some loose powder. I'm going to take this really fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of this is the HMB Cosmetics loose powder. It's the soft focus, and just as she says, she is soft focus. She kind of blurs everything out. I'm gonna kind of apply it on the front of my brows, and then I go back with that really nice double-ended brush, kind of dip into her, and then kind of you go around all those spots. We need her on the tip of my nose. Okay. Now I'm going to quickly do my highlighter. For highlighter, I use the Revolution Super Highlight. Really, really good. I don't know if this is a certain shade. It's the Illuminator. Hold on. This is in blushed, and it's got a really nice pink undertone to it. Like, oh my god, it's dreamy, dreamy. I use the Luxie brush again, and if I come closer. This in its action. I don't want to apply too much because I feel like I've got a lot of makeup on already. Can you see that? Oh, she's insane, insane. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of blend everything out there. Now this is a game changer. This is the Hello Happy foundation, powdered foundation, I don't know what you call it. And I take this for the last time and I'll just slightly apply under the eyes. Like, she just brings a bit of colour back. Like, she ties everything together so I don't look too like, girl, what have you done to your face type of thing, you know? So, and that is what I'm doing. Oh my god, I can't even cope. I love it. I love doing makeup. That's my favourite step in my makeup routine. Is that really nice, just bring together. This is the angled brush I'm looking for. This is a thicker angled brush, but it's like not that big. I use this with the Rachel palette again, and then I take this gorgeous, I've hit pan like so badly. It's this gold highlight, gorgeous. It's called Chip. I just had to chip away like the residue. Go in on my inner corner. Add an inner corner highlight and then onto my nose. Just like that. And that's kind of that part. And then I'll also, for little details, I take the black pen again and I do little freckles. I went a bit overboard today with my freckles. I always get carried away with them. But I just kind of brush over them just to make them blend in. My forehead's really badly done today. There's not much you can really do about it. Okay, now my lips. First we'll set my face. So I use the Max Fix It setting spray. It's almost finished, so it has these like little wet driplets because it doesn't like mist out anymore. Anywho, it's okay. Now for my lips. Okay, for lip liner I use this and back with the Rachel palette, and then I go back with the shade Crush and I just outline my lips. And I use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. Yeah, and I apply her into the center like that, and then I'll go ahead and go in with my MAC lip gloss because I love too glossy. I love my lips being wet, looking wet. Okay, that's too much. And that's the finished look. If you enjoyed today's video, if you guys did, go ahead and leave a big thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see more makeup related videos, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. Please subscribe, it'll mean so much to me. And yeah, now I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you all so much. Bye. Guys, this is Tad from the future, and I'm just coming on here to say that my camera broke and it's in pieces downstairs in my living room, so trying to fix that. If that won't be fixed, I'm gonna have to buy a new camera, and I'm gutted because I have so many amazing things to film, like results day, but there will be a video soon, hopefully, if I get a camera. Love you.